Hello and welcome to Restoring the Signal. This is a website that is an accompaniment, whatever you want to call it, to an actual exhibit of telephones over at Stone Branch Center for the Arts. It was written up in the lifestyle section last week in an NV Daily that came out Tuesday. And basically, the exhibit itself, you can use different phones and dial into a list of numbers that I provide and listen to other people who have left messages or provided me with the radio jingles or whatnot, or a few of my own short stories, and just listen in. The director and I mainly just talked a couple months ago, just trying to figure out different ways to get people to interact with things, and she had this idea of like people using a rotary phone because a lot of kids are not familiar with them, and they don't know how to use them when they see them, and it's starting to be like some adults are like that way too. As time gets further back in history, and we're a lot of the newer adults may not be familiar as well. So I was able to figure out how to set everything up. If anybody's interested in the background technology, it's just a Raspberry Pi running an Asterisk private branch exchange server. I have some Grandstream ATA devices that convert analog phones into voice over IP, and I just have audio files that play based on a dial plan. There are two lines right now so that two different people can call different numbers. I have a few more ATA devices at home that can support up to 8 lines each. We just didn't have the need to support as many phones initially. We just wanted two phones. So, I don't know. Anyway, this is the website. So you can there's a special number you can call at the exhibit if you want to use the phones and leave a message that will become part of the exhibit. A lot of people are interested, but they don't have the time to come to the exhibit. So I have this website as well that not only lets me manage the files in the exhibit once I bring those files home, but people can upload files through this website, and I can, create a new dial plan and assign numbers. And you can see there are some recent updates that people have uploaded, or at least I uploaded them on their behalf. This is these are some of the files that people left messages through the exhibit. So I brought them home, uploaded them, and went that route. There is a directory here, so you can see all the different phone numbers, and I do categorize them similar to old telephone books with the white pages for residential, yellow pages for business, green for information. I did add orange pages because I have a lot of people, including myself, that are leaving behind art, stories, and entertainment. Because that is pretty much what this is surrounding. So we've got all of that. Now, I don't let you play the audio of everybody here. I want to encourage people to come into the exhibit and experience dialing the numbers. So, yeah, fun stuff. There is a TTY component. You'll see this TTY number as well. There is a teletype machine there, so that when you use the rotary phone to dial this TTY number, you put the rotary phone on this teletype machine, and then it'll read out on its display the text message, so that people who are hearing impaired, they can actually at least read what the audio counterpart says. All right, let's actually log in, and I can show you what it's like once you create an account and log in. So if you already have audio files. You can choose your file and upload it. This is just how I see things when I upload files, but can I cancel this? There we go. But you will be able to play the file that you've chosen and upload it. All right. You can also record audio through the website. You just choose which microphone you want to use. Apparently I can use my iPhone as well as a microphone. I have not tried that yet. But you'll start seeing this little hourglass timer, and there'll be a little progress bar and a countdown of 3 minutes and no more. And then once you get once you're done with what you want to record, you can then upload it and then manage it. So you can also search whatever file you upload. So if I go here, you can edit your files. So these fields should be searchable. So you can suggest what title you want to appear in the phone directory. You can request a phone number that you would like to have. And one of the cool things is you can actually type letters. So letters will map to some of the numbers. So if I type in LEWIS, you'll start to see numbers instead. And my Google Voice number actually starts with 53947. And the last two numbers is the year of my birth, 75. So 75. And that's my Google Voice number. Of course, the area code's somewhere in California, but I just added that as a nice little addition. So if you want to map out letters, you can do that. But I'm not printing out letters in the directory, but you can use letters so it's easier for you to remember the numbers. All right, we have a Rolodex card. This is the outline of the cards that I have on hand. Now I do have the ability for me personally as the admin to categorize your card if it's a government listing, information listing, arts. I do that. But you will not see that. And then you can add more stuff to your card here. Now, there's a limitation because I'm typing these up on an old typewriter. I don't have all the keys that many people have on their keyboards today. I am able to type in an exclamation mark by typing in a dot, backspace, and then an apostrophe, and that gets me my exclamation mark. And then I'm also able to add the number 1 by typing in an lowercase l. So I'll let you type in 1 and exclamation point. So I will give you that. And this is what's available down here. What else? Okay. OpenAI. So this is off by default, this check mark. But if you do check it, I will send the audio file that you record or upload and get it transcribed into text. So you can search it, I can search it, whatever. It's easier for me to moderate this stuff. Once that's done, the next step is this system will convert it to teletype. So if you're hearing impaired, you'll be able to see a screen readout or a piece of paper that will print out what you're saying. Now, if you don't like what's here, what's been automated, you can fill out what you want to have appear when somebody dials that number and gets a response. And the last thing is just playing back everything, saving or deleting. Oh, and about this TTY, just like the typewriter is very limited to what you can type in characters, TTY is extremely limited. Just uppercase characters, numbers, and only a few symbols and a space. I do add in some shortcuts. So if you type a percent sign, I'm going to write out percent. If you type the ampersand sign, I'll write out and. I should probably do the @ sign for Gmail and just type in AT. But anyway, that's that.